We've spent considerable time decoding the Sigma male, that quiet, independent operator who moves outside conventional social hierarchies. But this naturally leads to a profound question. Does his female counterpart exist? Is there such a thing as a Sigma female? The answer isn't just yes, it's a resounding affirmation of a powerful, often overlooked archetype. The Sigma female isn't merely a female version of the Sigma male. She represents a unique psychological framework that challenges our deepest assumptions about femininity, social dynamics, and personal power. While society remains preoccupied with categorizing women as alpha or beta, the Sigma female operates on a completely different plane of existence, defying conventional labels and expectations. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on perhaps the most misunderstood and powerful archetype in modern society. 1. She is invisible by strategic choice, not by circumstance. The first and most crucial aspect to understand about the Sigma female is her deliberate relationship with visibility. In a culture that often pressures women to be highly social, visibly agreeable, and constantly engaged in social networking, the Sigma female charts a different course. She possesses what can only be described as a strategic mastery of social presence. She can blend into her surroundings at will, becoming a perceptive observer rather than a performing participant. This isn't social anxiety, shyness, or lack of confidence. It's a calculated choice to preserve her mental energy and maintain absolute autonomy. She can enter a room without announcing her presence and exit without ceremonial farewells. This intentional approach to visibility provides her with a significant strategic advantage. While others perform for an audience, she gathers crucial social intelligence, understands group dynamics, and maintains her power by not spending it on unnecessary social transactions. 2. Her social circle is a fortress, not a network. Like her male counterpart, the Sigma female maintains an exceptionally curated inner circle. However, her approach to relationships carries additional layers of complexity shaped by social expectations of femininity. She doesn't collect friends for social leverage, out of loneliness, or to fulfill societal expectations about women's social lives. Every individual granted access to her inner world has undergone a rigorous, often unconscious, vetting process based on demonstrated trustworthiness, intellectual compatibility, and shared values. Her friendships are profound, substantive connections built on mutual respect rather than convenience or social obligation. You won't find her in large, noisy groups of casual acquaintances. Her social life resembles a well-defended fortress with a highly selective gatekeeping system. If you're inside, it's because she has consciously decided you belong there, based on genuine connection rather than social convenience. This meticulous selectivity means the relationships she maintains are incredibly meaningful, trustworthy, and capable of withstanding distance and time. 3. She is fundamentally immune to social validation. While many individuals, particularly in the age of social media, find themselves trapped in cycles of seeking external validation through likes, follows, and social approval, the Sigma female demonstrates remarkable immunity to these pressures. Her fashion choices reflect personal comfort and authenticity rather than slavish devotion to trends. Her hobbies and interests emerge from genuine curiosity rather than their popularity or social cachet. Her fundamental sense of self-worth springs from an internal well that remains untouched by external opinions or social metrics. This profound independence often perplexes others, who may misinterpret her self-contained nature as aloofness, arrogance, or social dysfunction. In reality, this represents the pinnacle of self-possession. She doesn't require external validation to justify her existence, choices, or identity. This autonomy makes her incredibly resilient to social pressure and manipulation. 4. She is the embodiment of quiet competence. The Sigma female represents the ultimate expression of quiet competence in a world that often rewards performative expertise. She may possess deep knowledge, sophisticated skills, and remarkable capabilities, but she feels no compulsion to announce these attributes to the world. Her competence reveals itself through action and results rather than self-promotion or verbal declarations. She might be the most knowledgeable person in a meeting or social setting, yet she'll only contribute when her input serves a genuine purpose rather than serving her ego. She solves complex problems efficiently, masters new skills in private, and achieves significant goals without ceremony or fanfare. People frequently experience surprise when they discover the full extent of her capabilities precisely because she doesn't feel the need to perform them for an audience. Her power derives not from visibility, but from undeniable, often quietly held, capability that reveals itself when circumstances demand it. 5. She forges her own path, regardless of societal expectations. The Sigma female stands as a natural nonconformist in a world filled with prescribed paths. Society maintains elaborate scripts for women, specific timelines for relationships, marriage, and childbearing, particular behavioral expectations, predetermined career and lifestyle trajectories. The Sigma female examines these societal blueprints and, when they conflict with her internal values and authentic self, simply discards them to write her own narrative. She might pursue unconventional careers that defy gender expectations, reject traditional relationship structures, or create lifestyles that others struggle to comprehend. This isn't rebellion for its own sake or attention-seeking behavior. It's the pure expression of authenticity. She would rather walk her path alone in truth than travel crowded roads inauthentically. Her entire life represents a solo creative project reflecting her unique perspective and values rather than society's expectations. 6. She communicates with purpose and values silence. In conversational dynamics, the Sigma female demonstrates masterful economy with words. She typically listens more than she speaks, processing information at multiple levels: content, context, subtext, and emotional undercurrents. When she chooses to speak, her words demonstrate precision, depth, and significant substantive weight. She maintains comfort with silence, never feeling compelled to fill quiet spaces with nervous chatter or meaningless conversation. This communicative style can intimidate those uncomfortable with silence, but it signals a mind engaged in constant observation, analysis, and synthesis. Her communication commands respect precisely because it's never wasteful, always intentional, and consistently substantive. People learn to listen carefully when she speaks because they know her words carry meaning beyond mere social lubrication. 7. The unique challenges of the Sigma female. The Sigma female faces particular challenges that her male counterpart may not encounter to the same degree. Her quiet independence is often pathologized in ways that male independence is not. Where a Sigma male might be described as strong and silent, a Sigma female risks being labeled cold, unfriendly, standoffish, or hard to get to know. What society views as strength and sovereignty in men is sometimes interpreted as character deficiency in women. This fundamental misunderstanding forces many Sigma females to develop sophisticated social camouflage, appearing to participate in conventional social rituals while maintaining their psychological independence beneath the surface. Additionally, she often faces pressure to be more approachable, nurturing, or social in ways that violate her authentic nature, creating constant tension between being herself and meeting external expectations. Why is the Sigma female archetype so rarely discussed? The Sigma female remains largely invisible in popular discourse precisely because she defies easy categorization. The alpha female concept has been co-opted to describe any ambitious, outgoing woman, but this framework completely fails to capture the Sigma female's essence. She isn't seeking to lead existing packs or climb established hierarchies. She has fundamentally rejected that entire paradigm. Furthermore, her quiet power doesn't fit neatly into feminist narratives that often emphasize visibility and vocal assertion, nor does it align with traditional feminine ideals of sociability and nurturing expressiveness. She exists in the blind spot of our cultural categories, making her both powerful and misunderstood. The Sigma female is neither myth nor anomaly. She represents a significant and impactful silent force in our society. She is the woman who remains complete unto herself, regardless of her relationship status or social circumstances. She is the innovative artist working quietly in her studio, the visionary entrepreneur building her business without fanfare, The profound thinker developing ideas in solitude, the dedicated professional advancing through competence rather than politics. She doesn't need the spotlight to validate her worth or the center of attention to confirm her value. If you recognize these traits in yourself or in a woman you know, understand that you're witnessing a different paradigm of power. It's not the power of dominance or popularity, but the profound power of self-containment, deep integrity, and unwavering authenticity. In an increasingly noisy world, she represents the quiet center that cannot be moved, the eye of the social hurricane who maintains her sovereignty regardless of the storms around her. To understand the complementary mindset that often aligns with this archetype, I recommend watching our video, Why Sigma Males Walk Alone, the Sad Truth.